Who are the Sharks? They're self-made millionaire and billionaire investors who are entrepreneurs themselves. Kevin O'Leary is a venture capitalist who turned a $10,000 loan into a software business worth $4.2 billion. Damon John is a fashion and branding expert who grew his homegrown clothing line into the globally recognized fashion brand FUBU. And Mark Cuban, notorious billionaire entrepreneur and the outspoken owner of the Dallas Mavericks.
Hello Sharks, I'm Mike Cronin and my company is Cronins Letter Sweaters. I'm seeking $500 billion for a 10% stake in my company.
So you're valuing your company at $5 trillion?
It's modest, I know.
How did you get into this business?
When the recession hit in 2008, I felt it. I felt it in, Mark, deep in my marrow. Lots of cold nights out on my yacht as the harsh winds nipped my tender skin.
Get to the point, Mike.
The point there is, I've got the skin of a Swedish infant, Mark. But I digress. I looked to my sheep, Cornelius. He was never cold. His wool kept him warm, so I shaved his wool and made it into clothing. The resulting garment was so thermal and fragrant, I was always warm. People requested their own sweaters, but this left my sheep cold. So I made them sweaters from their own wool. Then I discovered what a massive market there was for sheep sweaters, and my business took off.
Is the C for Cronin?
Great question. Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, I would like to know.
What do you need the money for?
Right now, Cronins Letter Sweaters is a company that produces only the letters C and Q. We want to hire more employees and start production to make sweaters with all 25 letters on them.
You mean 26 letters?
The K is silent.
What? No, he's right. There are 26 letters.
Not on my watch, pal.
Can we just try on the sweaters?
Of course. I brought a few sizes to try on.
Well, what sizes do you have?
I have multiple sizes.
Aren't these for sheep? What sizes are these?
One size fits all. Sheep.
This seems itchy, like too small and very uncomfortable.
It is for sheep.
Sheep don't need sweaters. There's no market for sheep clothing, and for that reason, I'm out.
I like the product. I think sheep need sweaters desperately, but you are very unlikable and very obnoxious, and for that reason, I'm out.
Mr. Cronin, how are you planning to improve the company besides making sweaters for all 25 letters?
I think we can greatly improve the output of sweaters in order to make more profit.
So, how much are you making on these?
Currently, my net profit is $200 for C sweaters and $230.
To be frank, Michael, your profit margins are god-awful.
Kevin, you're a moron. Currently, I have 500 sheep, which I use to produce yarn. These sheep can produce a total of 65,000 yards of yarn per week. A Q sweater requires 2,200 yards of yarn, while a C sweater requires 2,000 yards of yarn. Having more sheep would increase the amount of yarn I have, therefore increasing output of sweaters.
Wow, that sounds like a great business plan. You know what, Damon? I'm back in. What do you think about going in on a deal together?
However, we would also need the money in order to hire more employees. Our 8 knitters, silent K, work a total of 320 hours per week. A C sweater takes 8 hours to knit, while a Q sweater takes 12 hours.
Hey, excuse me, I have a question. Why does a Q sweater take longer to knit?
Because of the line. Also, the packaging department is a constraint. Our one-man packaging department packages a Q sweater in 16 minutes and a C sweater in 20. These constraints allow us to form a maximum profit of $6,440 per week by selling 23 C sweaters and 8 Q sweaters.
Wow, very interesting. Let me consider.
Damon, you're absolutely right. This business is a gold mine. Sheep sweaters?
Who would have thought? Guys, this business is a black hole. Don't be idiots.
Kevin, you're an idiot. 2 years ago, my favorite sheep, Ethan, died of hypothermia because he lost his ability to grow wool. I just want sheep, most of them will shave for their wool to be able to stay warm while wearing a stylish, personal wool sweater. Is that too much to ask?
No, it's not. That's why we are going to make you an offer. We'll offer you $600 billion for a 15% stake in your company.
No. Less equity, more money.
Fine. I'll give you $3 trillion for 1% of your company.
No. I've worked too hard and too long on this company. I've put 7 hours in over the past 3 years, and you think I'm just gonna give up 1% of my company just like that?
Fine! I'll give you $10 trillion for 0% of your company.
Mark, I love you. You're a great guy, but I just can't accept your offer.
Are you serious?
For your sorrows,